Alright guys, this is Lord Fat here, again with Naruto chapter 664. First off, what the fuck, Kishi? Really? Another cliffhanger like that? You didn't even show us who the guy was. I'm still guessing it's, Kabuto. I'm still guessing it's Kabuto, honestly. I really am. I mean, there's not much other logical solutions to it. And the Black Zetsu part, really? That was just wrong. That made me so sad. It's like Naruto's dying, his dad is all like, I'm finally gonna be able to... Denied. That was bad. Yeah. That was saddening. Anyway, back to the actual chapter review, not just a random rambling. Again, I'm Lord Fat, give me your cookies. First off, I want to say that Team Guy, what were they doing in this chapter? I felt like those pages could have been turned into something much more productive than they are now. Than they were. I mean, really. What were they there for? Only comedic relief? Because if that's what they were there for, then great job. Amazing, perfect job at making them into comedic relief. Really, really good job. Madara spitting out the jar of weapons. Okay, how did that even come out of his mouth? You didn't see his mouth expand. You didn't see anything happen. It just spat out a giant jar of weapons that smashed into Lee and Guy. Come on, you want to be mean to someone, be mean to someone else. They just lost Neji. Don't torture them anymore. I did not like 1010's crack about Neji, why did you leave me alone? That was just rude and childish. I liked how they were questioning why they were leaving, and I like how Guy did explain to Lee, who can't sense chakra. He did explain to him why they were heading that way. Okay, the fourth Hokage, Minato, forgot to check. Oh, I guess it's fair. He's fighting Black Zetsu and slash Obito, or Black Obito. I don't know. I'm just coming up with a random name there. But he was fighting him, so he was a bit distracted. But he didn't notice his son was dying. Not a good move, honestly. That was just not cool of him, personally. But what makes me madder than anything else in this chapter was the foot. All we saw was the lower half of his body. Does it mean next chapter we're gonna get from the chest down? So we still don't know who he is? I mean, come on. You could have at least showed us who he was and then left it alone. Also, Karin. She needs to take it easy. She just ripped chains out of her back and started beating things to death with them. Sorry about that. It is like midnight here. But yeah, I understand taking it slow, and maybe it's because they're afraid that Orochimaru is going to try something and this new dude's going to try something. That makes sense, but also, what's his name? The second Hokage's reaction to the person. I mean, he seemed to not recognize the guy, but he seemed to have a loose memory, a loose thought that was starting to form of who he was. Sakura and Gaara. Gaara should have never left Naruto's side. He should have put up a little barrier around him, covering the floor with sand, and a little dome around Naruto and Minato. Before he left, he should have done that so that Black Zetsu couldn't do exactly what he just did. And then Madara showed up. What the fuck? Of course, Madara was heading to Minato. And Kakashi, because of course the Zetsu was there. The Zetsu, the Black Zetsu in particular. The Zetsu with all of his power in it. Or what was left of his power when Obito started doing what Madara wanted. What the, like, really, what the hell? It's a serious what the fuck moment of what the hell's gonna happen now? What's going to go on? What's going to get, what kind of destruction is going to happen at the Tree of Beginning? Yes, I realize it's not Pokemon, but I don't give a shit. That's what it reminds me of. There wasn't a lot in this chapter, honestly, that some background stuff, but it was very well written, especially the cliffhangers and the moments of comedic relief in between, like, just jaw-dropping, tear-jerking moments. But I have to say that I'd give this chapter a 6 out of 10, rather than one of my higher ratings of an 8 out of 10 for the last one. But I didn't think it was that great of a chapter, honestly. Could have been done way better. He had very serious moments, very, very down-to-earth, oh my god, what the fuck moments. But just didn't do what was necessary to bring the chapter to an end. Right now, it feels like he's trying to segue the end of the. He's trying to segue the volume to another one, and he's doing that too early. He should have waited until the last chapter to do it, to segue. This feels like the end of a chapter. This seems like an end of the volume segueing into the next. Honestly, that's what it feels like. Again, this is Lord Fat. Give me all your sugar. I want you to die of a heart attack by the time I'm 30. Thank you.